Imagine building a future of prosperity, freedom, and abundance. Now, imagine discovering that the very foundation of your wealth is built on practices you fundamentally disagree with. That your hard-earned money might be quietly fueling industries that harm the planet, exploit workers, or actively undermine the very values you hold dear. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? As young, ambitious adults, we're taught to chase returns, to maximize profits. But what if the pursuit of wealth came at an unbearable cost? What if you could choose a different path? A path where your investments not only grow your net worth but also contribute to a world you actually want to live in. That path exists. It's called ethical investing, often known as ESG, environmental, social, and governance investing. This isn't just a trend, it's a paradigm shift. It's about leveraging the immense power of your capital to drive positive change, rather than simply standing by. Imagine putting your money to work not just for you, but for a better planet, for fairer societies, and for responsible corporate leadership. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Sounds great, but isn't this just sacrificing returns for a good cause? Or is this just virtue signaling for my portfolio? The answer, surprisingly, might just blow your expectations out of the water. Because what if I told you that doing good could actually mean doing better financially? Stick around, because the data we're about to explore might fundamentally change how you view your investments forever. To understand how ethical investing works, we need to break down its core components: environmental, social, and governance. These aren't just buzzwords. They're critical metrics that savvy investors are using to identify resilient, forward-thinking companies. First, environmental E. This assesses a company's impact on the natural world. Think carbon emissions, water usage, waste management, sustainable sourcing, and renewable energy adoption. Why is this crucial for your wealth? Because climate change isn't just a future problem, it's a present financial risk. Companies ignoring environmental sustainability face regulatory fines, supply chain disruptions, and plummeting public trust. Investing in climate leaders isn't just about saving the planet. It's about avoiding the next multimillion-dollar corporate disaster and positioning your money where the future growth will be. Are you comfortable with your money funding yesterday's problems or today's solutions? Next, social S. This looks at how a company treats its people and the communities it operates within. Employee welfare, diversity, labor practices, human rights, and consumer protection. This isn't just about being nice. Companies with strong social scores attract top talent, foster loyalty, and avoid costly lawsuits or public boycotts. Consider the recent uproar around mention a generic, non-specific example of a company with poor labor practices without naming it. Your generation, in particular, demands more from corporations. And smart money is following that demand. Investing here means investing in companies that value human capital, the ultimate engine of long-term success. Finally, governance, G. This pillar examines a company's leadership, executive pay, audits, internal controls, and shareholder rights. Essentially, it's about how a company is run. Strong governance means transparent, accountable leadership that prioritizes long-term value creation over short-term gains. Poor governance, that's a recipe for fraud, scandal, and ultimately financial collapse. Think Enron, Wells Fargo, or any corporate titan brought down by a lack of oversight. Investing in companies with robust governance isn't just about ethics. It's about protecting your principal and ensuring stable, reliable growth. Would you trust your future to a company with shady practices at the top? Okay, I hear you. The ethics are compelling, the societal impact is clear. But let's get down to brass tacks. Does investing ethically actually hurt your returns? For years, the myth persisted that you had to sacrifice profit for purpose. But what if that myth was completely, utterly wrong? What if aligning your values with your investments could actually make you richer? The truth is, study after study, across multiple global markets, consistently shows that ESG-integrated portfolios perform comparably to, and often outperform, traditional investments over the long term. Companies with high ESG scores are often better managed, more innovative, less exposed to risks, and more resilient in volatile markets. They attract capital, satisfy customers, and retain talent. This isn't just about feeling good. It's about making sound financial decisions that position you for sustained wealth in a rapidly evolving world. So, how do you start? 1. Educate yourself. Look for ESG-focused mutual funds or exchange-traded funds, ETFs, offered by major brokerages. 2. Use screeners. Many investment platforms now allow you to screen companies based on their ESG ratings. Do your homework. 3. Consider a fiduciary advisor. If you're serious, seek out a financial advisor who specializes in ESG. They can help tailor a portfolio that truly reflects your values and financial goals. The future of wealth is purposeful. Don't be left behind with outdated strategies. Your money is your most powerful tool for change. Every dollar you invest is a vote for the kind of world you want to build. So, don't just invest for returns. Invest for impact. Invest in companies that lead with integrity, sustainability, and social responsibility. Because when your wealth reflects your values, you're not just building a legacy. You're building a better future for yourself and for generations to come. Now that you understand the kind of companies to invest in, the next step is understanding how to maximize your growth over time. For that, you absolutely need to grasp the foundational principle of wealth building: the power of compounding. Click on the video on your screen right now to dive deep into how your money can grow exponentially over time, effortlessly. Don't miss out on that crucial piece of the financial puzzle.